rules. Proceeding to do so is one warning to one rep. MD4, use of official vehicle for personal activities. Don't take the HP car to do your personal activities. Proceeding to do so is one warning. MD5, using certificates. Using medical certificates outside the hospital's setting is forbidden. So you're using your medical ID certificate to sell med kits. You cannot do that. So if you're outside coming into work, waking up in your apartment, coming into work, and somebody asks you for a med kit, you cannot sell them a med kit. Tell them to come to HP, the hospital. Proceeding to do so is one warning. MD6, medical actions during dangerous situations, selling medical pills or resuscitating players during life threatening situations. We have macros for that. We're not supposed to do CPR or provide medical assistance during a shootout. Another thing that we say that is putting yourself in a dangerous situation is we do not use the front door because it gets crazy out there. Do not put yourself in danger. We use the back doors, the elevators. Either way, it's easy. We have everything we need, the parking lot, med runs, CPRs, everything. Um, MD7, gang association and criminal activity. We are not allowed to associate at all with gang members. We're not supposed to hang out with them. If proceeding to do so is a punishment, dismissal from the faction immediately. The only time you're allowed to be in around a gang member is if you're trading cars, that which is at hands on the map. You're not supposed to drive with them. They're not supposed to ask you for none. Front door use could lead to 7. Yes, yes. Just like Black Heart said, front door can lead to MD7. So if you exiting through the front door and you just happen to start talking to somebody and somebody see you, that's gang association. You're not supposed to be out there talking to them. It's either you're inside working or you're going to your apartment or your business, and if you're doing something personal, make sure you're clocking out or on break. MD8, disrespectful conduct towards colleagues and civilians. Be respectful to your co-workers and the civilians and your colleagues. Proceeding to do so is one rep or dismissal based on the faction's leadership decision. MD10, use of personal vehicle for EMS is the same thing. Do not use your personal vehicle to go pick up CPR people and to do CPR runs. Don't use your personal vehicle to give out to go to the gang house and chill to do your own CPR run. You don't do that. MD11, proper role play. Play your role right. Make sure you use your macros. Yes,
Okay.
MD5. Yes. And MD12, improper use of tasers. Try your best not to use your tasers because in reality they have clips and rifles and we only have one cartridge. So we already dead. The best way I would say to use it if they trolling you in the car, running you over. Use your taser macros before you use your taser. Make sure you have body cam on all the time.
Okay.
If you
Okay.
do use your taser, um, just shoot the car and they will come out the car. You have 10 seconds to get back in your car and drive away. That doesn't mean like, aha, I got you and troll them. Just get in your car and drive away. Be glad that you're safe and still alive.
Okay.
Just, yeah, if they start shooting at you, just, you're going to respond back at HP, no harm done. But if you got that body cam, you could put that ticket in. MD13, which is RP16, Criminal Act Against Emergency Personnel. Once again, we are medics. We help, but you know what? Gang members, they don't care. You give a gang member a gun, they're gonna shoot everything. So that's why it's important to have body cam on so you can have proof of who's killing you, who's trolling you, who's, you know, disturbing your peace, something, disturbing your work, I mean. They in HP, being loud, destructive, you know, body cam, call a supervisor and let them handle it. And yes.
All right.
Um, Once again, we have meetings Tuesdays and Saturdays, 8 p.m. Eastern time. If anything changes with that, it will be on Discord. Do you have the faction Discord and one state Discord server?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect, beautiful. Do you know how to despawn a truck when the newbies call them out?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me what RP16 is?
RP16. RP16 is da, 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 da.
It was the last one I said. We are EMS. We are not supposed to get
Oh,
killed.
criminal
Criminal
acts.
act against emergency personnel.
Okay, that's like criminal acts, right?
Yes, like no. Criminal act towards, like, towards us is against the rules.
Right, right, right.
That's
Okay,
why that's why we have body cam to prove it. We're not supposed to be
okay,
getting killed out there. We're saving lives. We don't even have guns to protect ourselves.
okay,
So that's why you always have body cam on.
okay,
Um CPR, you always supposed to have a white coat. Like Tasia herself, black card hair, or Courtney. Courtney don't do CPRs like that, so don't ask her. Um yeah, just ask a white coat. Um and you're supposed to have three people the most. Minimum is three people. You're not supposed to have two, not one. You can't do CPR by yourself. The minimum is 3 to 4 because you only can have 4 people in a car. The least is three
okay,
with one white coat. Now, with trolls, try not to argue with them. Okay, no one could do CPR at the moment because, they're killing us right now. They don't like us right now, I guess. We got a hit on us, I guess. But yeah, we can't do CPRs. Another thing about CPR runs, if you see a body on the floor and you pick that person up and a gang member comes out of nowhere and shoots him again, that does not mean you could pick him up again. That doesn't mean that your next partner could go pick him up again. That's just spam and pick him up for him to get killed again. Don't do that.
okay,
Um with the trolls, try not to troll them back. We know it's hard. Sometimes, we are human. You could say a little something. Be nice to them. Like, hey, if you're done healing, you could get out. This and this. You could be disrespectfully nice. Don't be like, hey, f you, bitch, or this and this. Don't cuss at nobody because you don't know who's recording. Don't get yourself in trouble. Just politely be nice, and or you could just be quiet. You don't have to say nothing. you know Most of the time it's not even being towards you. They just talking out loud, or they saying something to your coworker and you just want to back it up. The best way you could back it up is start recording.
all right,
Perfect. And if you are being trolled yourself, like somebody come up to you personally, like, "Hey, I don't like you, Jack Reeves. You a bum." Da da da. Da. You have the option of going to second floor, calling for break. Going in frag chat because that's the medics chat. Only us can see that. Or you could go on the radio and be like, "Hey, this is Gani. Can you let me know when that troll's done or this person leaves?" Wooty woo.
okay.
Okay. Did I miss anything, y'all? Do you have any questions about anything?
Um, no, I think I'm up to date.
Okay, so the only thing I want to
Okay, perfect. Just in black car. And what did I miss, Tasia? Also.
going over buying and selling the cars.
Oh, I told him that. I said, gang association. We're not allowed to hang out with them. We're not allowed to drive in the same car with them at all. They're not allowed to get in your car. The only time that you're allowed to be in the same car with a gang member is if you're in hands trading off a car or buying off a car off of them, or they buying a car for you. And you are supposed to be that y'all supposed to be in the same car at hands. Don't drive together in the same car two hands, you know. Y'all supposed to meet up there, then get in the same car and exchange the cars. Get it?
Understood.
Okay. Do you understand what AFK means? Stands for?
Yes, yes. When like someone like say for instance like myself, if I'm at the counter, if I'm just sitting there, or it could be anywhere, but especially at work, and someone needs like pills or med kit, and
Gani,
I'm just sitting there.
Gani, what does AFK stands for?
To be honest, I can't really remember that AFK what it really stand for, but I know the meaning of it.
Okay, AFK is away from keys, like your keyboard. So like if you on a phone or your laptop or your tablet and you happen to put your phone down, you're that means that you're AFK, you're not here, you're not playing the game. You have about 8 minutes to come back to the game before somebody notice that you're in a lobby just standing there, not selling med pills and or nothing. Also with AFK, um the higher ups will put up radio check in the chat, and you have 8 minutes to put up 10-4 copy, and they will be recording the chat to see who put the 10-4. They can see who's online, and they're gonna put two together. So if you're online and you did not put 10-4, we're gonna look at it like, hey, what are you doing? Where was you? Why you didn't put the 10-4? What was you doing? You wasn't at the screen. You was AFK. That that will result to a one rep. So if you do want to go AFK, or make a bowl of noodles or use the bathroom or something, just try your best to like close out the game, clock out, you know or go on break, or tell somebody like, hey, I'm gonna be, text them and be like, hey, I'm gonna be away for a little bit, let me go over here.
Tell him the other rule about AFK.
Oh, AFK, if you're found AFK and it's in the screen recording on body cam in the chat that you did not comply to responding to 10-4, it will be a green ticket and be sent to admin saying that you're AFK, which will be result to a 3-day ban. And since that is a one state rule that you're not supposed to be AFK, that's also a medical HP rule, faction rule, that you're not supposed to be AFK. So you will be getting a 3-day ban from admin and a one rep from work HP. Do you
All
understand?
right.
Yes, and you can see your reps and your factions. It's like a frowny face. 3 reps is an automatic fire. Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am. Yeah, she mentioned that to me as well.
If you are going on break and you put up the request break, make sure you wait for that 10-4 from your supervisor. You know, some people be putting up the request break and they just leave. You have to get that 10-4 because obviously you're requesting the 10-4.
Got it.
Okay. Um Um, we are trying our best to start using the frag chat. So if you can possibly do a frag chat for me, say hello and frag for me. That's slash frag, FREG, and put hello for me so I can know that you know how to use it. Beautiful, beautiful.
And I also got it like if that's okay. I do have it in my macros as well as the last one.
Okay, that's perfect. Uh, yeah. That's what I was saying. Also, when you're requesting a break, if you're gonna take longer than an hour, make sure you tell your superior like, "Hey, I'm gonna be gone for an hour." Do 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 do. Um, we also try not to abuse your breaks. Like if you just clocked in and you only sold 3 med kits, don't request a break, please. Cause look at me, Jacquees. I'll be here 24/7. I'll be putting in. Look at us. We putting in days and nights. Okay. Don't come in here sell 3 med kits and be like, oh, let me go request a break. You gotta put in what you said. I also have another question. Like when we clock in, are we able to like clock out for a little bit? Like, hey, I'm gonna go to the beach by myself, or you know, another coworker, or a no tag, a freelander, a civilian. Can we like go to the beach or something, or chill like for like an hour, like. Right, right. Because I was just saying, like, technically, like, that wouldn't, I would say, like, if it's an hour, I don't think me personally, I will request a break, because I know I need to come back, sell the meds. I would be like, hey, I'm clocking out, but I'm still in the game. There's other things I could, I don't know. I'll be like, hey, right, right. But I would say, like, yeah, well, we get it. We get it. Beautiful. Yeah. Tasia Wasia.
No, I think yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I need a picture with him and I believe your workbook, right? That's the rank up. Yeah, I need your
Yup.
workbook.
You need both of them.
Yeah, pass me your workbook.
Okay. Don't we have something on here that shows like our ID or something like that?
Okay, Ghana, you technically done. I took the picture of you. I just, I took a picture of your workbook. I'm gonna just take a picture of your XP and I'm gonna do your paperwork. You're good to go.
All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank.
Okay, keep up the good
Congratulations.
work.
Will do. Will do. Thank you. Thank you,
Follow the
ladies.
rules and learn them.
I am. Thank you, ladies.
Yes, sir.